This is your no-nonsense guide to TikTok ads. I will show you exactly how to launch, optimize, and scale your ads with a proven-to-work strategy. I've generated multiple seven figures online. My students, they're absolutely crushing it. And now it's time for you to take some notes and get printing for yourself. So I've already went ahead and picked a product for today's video. This active chic tennis dress. This is essentially a dress that women can wear in the summer. It's lightweight, it's breathable, it has built-in shorts, and it's cute. Like girls would look good wearing this thing. And I originally found this product from CaloData. So you can see in the past 30 days here, this product has sold over 6,000 units. It's generated over 180K revenue, which means this product is already validated. But the perk of CaloData is we can see all of the videos that were posted for this product. So this video over 600K views, this over 300K views, and there are over 73 pages of ads for this product. And we will be repurposing ad creatives for today's strategy, just a little foresight. And the fact that there's a ton of content already available generating sales is a good sign that we can get a piece of the pie for ourselves. And this product is on AliExpress. One unit costs $15.71 to actually ship out. And we got this product imported into AutoDS, our supplier, and they're working on getting us even lower cost of goods. But sometimes this can take 24, 48 hours for them to process. And for the store, we're using the Atlas AI app. So you just paste the AliExpress link and it builds you a custom product page already configured just so we can move a little bit faster. So after a few customizations, this was the store we built out. And I'm going to scroll through this just so you can see the full overview, what we're going to be sending some traffic to. But that is it for the prep. You guys are going to need a product that already has some proof of concept, meaning you can validate it's already bringing in some sales. And then you're going to need to add that product to your store and build a nice branded store. So AutoDS is the supplier, and then Atlas is the AI store builder. And at this point, we can go to ads.tiktok.com, and this is where the actual test campaign will get launched. And if you don't have an ad account already made, check the link in the description below. TikTok is always doing some special bonuses where currently if you spend $100, that's 50% off. So you only spend $50. But before this, they had an insane offer. Like you spend $1,000, you get $1,000 back. And they're always changing these offers up. So I'll have the latest offer down in the description below, but then I'll also have the link to AutoDS if you guys need a supplier. And then we'll also have the link to Atlas AI. That way you can build a branded store just like you see in today's video. Well, we got a special delivery. I got some breakfast delivered, guys. I was a little hungry today. So once your account's created, ads.tiktok.com. But before we click on create, very, very important, we need to install the TikTok app on our Shopify store. So go to the Shopify app store, install the TikTok app. This is free, install. So once the TikTok app is installed, you want to come to continue setup. And first, we are going to connect the business account we just created. And it's important you install the app after you create your account. That way you can take advantage of those free credits. So we're going to click connect our account. So here is our ad account right here. We're going to connect this, very simple. From here, it's going to have you connect your ads manager. And if you don't have this made yet, just click on create new. But we already have one, so we'll click on connect. For data sharing, this is going to be our TikTok pixel. And you should already have a pixel here. If not, you can create one. The pixel essentially communicates from Shopify to TikTok. So if you have 3 ads and you get 3 purchases, the pixel tells you what ads generated those sales. But that is it for the setup here. You can click finish setup and you're all done with the TikTok app. They may try to have you set up this TikTok shop feature, but you can skip this. We're not doing TikTok shop. We only need, the TikTok ad setup. So from here, return back to your ads manager and we want to click on create. And we want to go for a sales campaign, and you want to select website for the destination, and then you want to do a manual sales campaign. Next, then we can come to the name here and just type in your product name followed by test. So in our case, this is the active dress test. And also ensure catalogs disabled. Sometimes this may get toggled on, so just disable that. Keep all of these disabled too. Just enter the name really, and then you can click continue. And I will say, this is the same setup I have been running for the past 3 to 6 months. I have mastered this campaign, and in my opinion, it's one of the easiest to get started with if you're trying to have that first big breakthrough. So for the name here, call this Creative One, and that'll make sense in just a moment. Now for the data connection, you want to select your TikTok pixel here. And for the optimization event, you want to go for purchases. Now, here's the thing. You guys might not have purchase available. All of your options may be gray like this. So if you can't select the purchase option, make sure you listen up because this is how you can fix that. So there is another app we can install. It's called the Tixel app, and this will essentially unlock those grayed out events. So let's install this on our store. Install, and we are going to go with the monthly plan, but do not worry, you will not get billed $20 because they have a free trial, and once we set up this app we can uninstall it in like 5 minutes, so you won't get billed for here. Take advantage of the free trial, remove it later. This is the easiest way to do it. What did we get today? What did we get today? Ham and cheese toasted sandwich. That's phenomenal, man. So for Tixel, you want to come to manage TikTok pixels. And the first thing we need to do is enable the app embed. So just click here, click activate now. It's going to open up a new window where we can toggle on the Tixel app, save. Okay, we're going to give this a refresh. Cool, the app embed is active. Now we can come to add TikTok pixel. You want to go to events API pixel. We're going to click add events API pixel. And here we need to enter our pixel ID. So what we're going to do is we are going to come to tools and you want to come to events, and we're going to exit the campaign manager temporarily. But in here, you want to come to your data sources and you will see your pixel right here. So select the pixel, and right here it says pixel ID and there's a little copy button. So select that. And then returning to the Tixel app, we can just paste our pixel ID in. And then next we need events API access token. So return back to your TikTok ads and you want to come to settings here. And if you scroll down, events API generate access token, we're going to generate the token and we can copy this as well. So get that copied. Return back to Tixel. We're going to paste that in there. For the name, just call this Pixel. Select this for all products, and then you want to click on add. And this is going to trigger these events for you. That way we can run our ads for a complete payment / purchase. So let this app do its thing. It should take like 15 seconds, nothing too crazy. It is done. And from here, you guys are all set. So you'll see some confetti. If you see the confetti, you guys are done. And now if you come back to your TikTok ads, you will need to wait anywhere from 10 to 30 minutes for these events to appear. But you should see add to cart, checkout, purchase, and view content. So wait 10 to 30 minutes. If you saw the confetti, you're good. You just need to wait a little bit. But once you see these events appear and you can select purchase, then you can remove the Tixel app from your store. This app will no longer be needed. So it's only needed to unlock those events. So once you see the purchase event here, remove the app, save some money. So next, we want to come to placements, and we only want to run our ads on TikTok. You're not going to get a ton of sales from Pangle or running ads on this global app bundle, which is basically CapCut. So just choose TikTok. And then for advanced settings, I always disable comments, downloading, and sharing. And this is pretty standard for e-commerce. You'll have a lot of idiots like, I ordered this product and never received it. And it might be your first day of running ads. So clearly they didn't buy from you. You'll also have some people like scam, do not buy. And it's like, it's your first day of running ads. Who are these idiots in your comments? And you don't want stupid people to ruin your chance of getting some sales, essentially. So disable those. Next then, for the targeting, I always recommend just USA on its own. It is so simple. And TikTok does limit the countries you can sell to. So if you don't see the United States here as an option, you may need to either purchase a USA ad account on Fiverr. You can do that for like $10 to $15, or just use a VPN with your location set to USA and you should be able to target here. For the age, we're gonna go 18 plus. For gender, leave this as all. Like TikTok is smart. We're selling an active dress. It's gonna naturally send that to people who would be interested in buying. And the rest of these settings you can't ignore. And a lot of new dropshippers, they try to target like interest on TikTok, and we don't use these, but I'll explain how they work. Essentially, like 4 years ago, people used to do interest targeting. So if you're selling a dress, you can type in dress and you can target people who are interested in dresses. So back in the day, this used to be more effective, but in 2025, you no longer need interest. Essentially, whoever is featured in our ads, the algorithm knows who that buyer is. And you guys know how when you open an app, it says like, can we track your data, allow or don't allow? Ever since that pop-up happened, like these interests have just like sucked basically. So you don't need to worry about those. And the rest of these settings like device, not important. For the budget and schedule, we're gonna set this to $20 for tomorrow. And this is just one ad. So we're gonna have 3 ads in total. It'll be $60 spent for the first day of ads, but we should be able to validate the product with that. And for the time, I always schedule my ads for midnight of the next day. Like, that's pretty standard. However, I'm literally filming this video. It's 9 in the morning. I'm just gonna have these ads go live right away. That way I can get some data a bit quicker, and hopefully we can check back in later tonight with an update, essentially. For the time then, we wanna go Eastern time, United States. That's just my time zone. I would pick your time zone here for the ads. And then we are gonna day part. Typically, I'll day part my ads 8 a.m. to midnight. That way we're not blowing budget in these early hours when most people are asleep. So that is it for here. If you scroll down, you don't need to stress bidding and optimization. Don't need to touch that. And now we can click on continue. So this part is where we actually upload our ad creatives themselves. So this first ad, don't worry about the name. What we want to do is come to Ad Creative, and we want to upload 3 videos for our product. So what I recommend you guys do, and it's a little bit of a gray area for sure, but is go to Calodata or even search your product on the TikTok search bar and look for viral videos featuring your product. And with videos, my golden rules are like, number 1, don't show another brand's logo, don't show another brand's watermark, don't show another brand's packaging, don't even have another brand mentioned. But if you go through these videos, they don't mention any brand names at all. Like, these ads are super generic, where if we were to repurpose one of these, send traffic to our store, it's not like the customer is confused. It's not like they see another brand on the logo and then click to your store and it's not congruent. But also, you don't have the risk of having this brand come after you because, again, these videos are just so generic, essentially. So I recommend you go through all of the videos for your product and just find 3 videos that really communicate the product well. And I'll show you one example of a video I'm debating to run myself. So this shows the girl, like, she comes out, she's wearing this dress, she talks about it, she's showing it off. You know, she's saying what she uses it for. It addresses, you know, an audience, calls them out, explains their pain points. And this is something like I'm pretty confident running as an ad. She talks about the sizing you should order, shows it off in different settings. It's a little cute, like a scene. You know, she has this nice door here. So you just want to look for videos that explain your product well, you know, call out the audience, showcase the problem, introduce your product as a solution, and above all else, doesn't mention another brand's name, logo, or IP. So get your videos. We're going to upload these, simple drag and drop. And there have been times where, like, the creator I used in a video has messaged me like, hey, I saw you were using me in your ad. Take this down immediately or I'll file legal action. But like, if a product is profitable for you, you can just pay the creator like $100, $200. And if you're making a few K rev a day, like, it's nothing. So at most, like, sometimes I've just paid these creators and they're just happy to get paid for their work. And I've never personally, and I don't know anyone that's got in trouble for repurposing videos, essentially. So we're gonna get video 1 uploaded here, and you will need to select a TikTok account for your profile. So if you go to tiktok.com on your browser, whichever profile you're logged into, you are going to see here for your identity, essentially. And I will also check, don't show this on my profile. That way other e-com people can't go click our page and see all the videos we're running. Keeps us a bit more discreet. You can leave automate creative on too. This will just like bump the quality, brightness a little bit. And for the text, I recommend you come to your product page and we just look for a sentence that would make sense. So like, feel confident and chic anywhere you go. This dress is your ultimate solution for stylish comfort. We're gonna keep it simple today. We're gonna go with the product name and we're gonna say now 50% off today. Boom, keep it simple. Call to action then, it's gonna have a ton already like checked, but not all these make sense. Like apply now, watch now, sign up. What we really just want here is we just want shop now. It's gonna make the most sense. Scrolling down then, we have our URL. So let's come to our product page. We're gonna copy this link and we can paste that in here, and always click preview to double check your link works. I can't tell you guys how many products I've launched where like the link was broke and it's just a waste. So this is it for ad 1. And remember, we have 3 videos in total. So remember, this is creative 1. So we wanna click this duplicate icon, 2 copies, and we want to make 2 more. So creative 2, and then we want to have creative 3, and we can duplicate this as well. So we have our 3 duplicates, and under creative 3, you want to click the video, and we just want to update this video here. So we'll click update. We'll come to our next video then. So here's video number 3. Upload that. Ensure it's not shown on your profile. You should already have the link. All of these settings should be good. You will need to update the call to action again. For some reason, that one doesn't update when you create dupes, but there's creative 3, and now we have creative 2. So we'll click on the video here, and we just need to update the video and select our 3rd ad, and we can confirm that. So Now we have all 3 of our videos added, and we do need to update our call to action here. So it goes to shop now. And with that said, we can click publish all, and this first campaign, like this is done. This is it for the day 1 setup essentially. And remember, you guys schedule your ads for midnight so they can have the full day. But if you are awake early like me, like you're grinding before even the afternoon, you can have your ads go live in the middle of the day essentially. Congratulations. Let's come back to our ads manager. So the ads are scheduled. Let's break down what you're seeing here. So on the campaign tab, you see the campaign as a whole, our active dress test. And if you click inside of here, you will see our 3 videos. So these are currently in review. They'll probably get approved within 2 to 3 hours, give or take. And then each of these videos has a $20 budget. So that is it for the day 1 setup. We have the product, the store, and the ads launch. So I'm gonna let these spend all day today, and then I'll check back in like 10 to 12 hours, and we're gonna review the data. I'll show you how to optimize, and then ideally we can scale throughout this video. With that being said, I will see you guys shortly. So it has been about 2 days since we last checked in. My ads have ran all day yesterday, they've ran all day today, and currently we are up to 3 orders on our store for $149.85. And checking out the ads manager, I'm gonna break down this data extremely simple, so even if you haven't ran many ads before, this will make sense. So to start, you will not see these same metrics as me, like your cost, CPM, CPC, etc. You will have totally different metrics here. So you want to come to custom table, custom columns, and copy my columns exactly as you see here in this exact order. And once those are done, you want to save a preset and just name this Anthony E preset. This will be plenty good to read your data, and you can click confirm. And real quick, make sure you guys join the Ecom Mafia Discord. There are over 60 plus step-by-step videos teaching you exactly how to find winning products, build a branded Shopify store, and it shows you the full ad strategy, but a lot more in depth. I'm gonna flash some student wins on the screen. I just went and screenshotted these from the Discord right now. To get started, check the link down below, and I'll see you inside. From here, you will notice I have both yesterday and today selected. So I have both date ranges because my ads have been running for about 2 days so far. Now, the first thing you'll see is Creative 1 is disabled. So I turned it off at $13 ad spend, whereas I let these other 2 ads spend a little more money. So the reason I turned off Creative 1 is because it violated our first rule, and that is the cost per click was over $3. In a good world, like your CPC will be less than $1. None of my ads were below that today. It's not a deal breaker. So below $1 is good, and anything over $3, you can realistically just disable. And that leads us to rule number 2. We want to see add to carts every $10 at a bare minimum. So Creative 2 here had 7 add to carts for $40 spent. So it's well within that range, was doing good. And even Creative 3 here, it spent $30, had 5 add to carts. So that was doing good. But the reason I disabled Creative number 5 here is because it had spent $32 and didn't have a single purchase. And this leads us to our third rule. You want to be getting purchases back on an ad within your break even point. So we are selling one of these for $49.95. Through AliExpress, one is $15.71. So if you take our selling price minus our cost of goods, we get $34, which is our break-even point. So we need to be seeing purchases back on the ads within that break-even point. And Creative 3 had almost spent it and wasn't there, so we disabled it. And that leaves us with just Creative 2. This one has spent $40, 20 yesterday plus 20 today, and it has got us back 3 purchases in return, where all of our purchases are within our break-even point. So for you guys, you just need to identify one ad that ideally has 2 to 3 purchases profitable over a 1 to 2 day window. And if you identify that, you can move forward with this scaling phase. And that's what we're gonna plan out for tomorrow. And to do that, we're simply gonna come to our winning ad. So Creative 2, we're gonna click this duplicate icon, and depending on your budget, you can do anywhere from 4 extra copies to have 5 in total. You can do 9 extra copies to have 10 in total, or you can even do something ballsy and do 19 extra copies to have nearly 20 in total. So I'll meet you guys with a middle ground today. We're gonna create 9 copies. The name of these doesn't really matter too much. You can just click duplicate and get these scheduled for midnight to go live tomorrow. And checking out the profit loss, let's come to the date range and select yesterday plus today combined. And we are up to 3 orders in total, generated $149 revenue. But after spending money on ads, we had to fulfill these orders and there were some transaction fees. Currently, we are up to $8 in net profit, which for the testing phase, this is decent because now we have a profitable ad and we can move forward to scale on up. So that is it for our first 48 hours of testing this campaign. The scale campaign will go live tomorrow. I'm gonna let this spend all day and then I'll check back in with an end of video recap. So we are back. The duplicates, our new ads, ran all day yesterday, and right now it's currently Sunday morning. We're gonna wrap up the challenge. So all of yesterday, which was Saturday, plus this morning combined, we're up to $708 revenue for 12 orders overall. And hopping into the ads, we're gonna make this super simple to understand. We spent $227 in total. And remember, we have the same columns from yesterday, the preset I taught you how to set up, but then we also have the correct date ranges. So both yesterday plus today selected. And at scale, when you're spending this much money and you have a ton of copies, you just want to keep your cost per complete payment less than your break-even point. So days 1 and 2 of this campaign, we were validating our winning ad, which was Creative 2. And since that ad had multiple purchases and was profitable, once you duplicate it, you just want to ensure that all of your copies are getting profitable sales. So we disabled a few of these like this one, this one, this one, and this one, because all of these spent the full $20 budget on our ads, but they had got 0 purchases in return. Whereas when you compare, the 4 I shut off versus the rest of these all have purchases coming in for less than our break-even point. And some of these only got like 1 sale, so it's not crazy, but some of these have like 2 sales, 3 sales, 2 sales. So at the end of the day, you just want to ensure that your cost per complete payment is less than your break-even point, and that ensures you're profitable overall. And another fun metric I forgot to let you guys in on yesterday is our return on ad spend. So you can see some of these ads has like a 3.7 ROAS. What that means is every dollar I put in, I get $3.75 back. This one has a 4 ROAS. Every dollar I put in, I get $4 back. This one has an 8 ROAS. Every dollar I put in, I get $8 back. And overall, this little chat box is blocking it, but at the campaign level, for every dollar we spent on our ad, we were getting $2.89 back in return. It's a little cut off here, but at the end of the day, you guys just need to find a winning ad that has 2 to 3 sales profitable from days 1 and 2, create a ton of duplicates of that, and then from there, you just need to monitor your cost per complete payment and ensure that you are getting profitable sales in return. And to be fully transparent with you guys, I tested 2 products while trying to film this video actually. So this is my 3rd attempt filming this video because I wanted to get you guys some profits. So like I tested this hair roller, you put it on to prevent a bald line, it flopped. Then we moved on to a second product. It was this beauty bar to just help get nicer skin. This one flopped too. And that led us to our active tennis dress, which was our winner. So for full transparency, not every product is going to be profitable with this strategy. And that's just the name of game with drop shipping. No one has a 100% hit rate, but by having the right systems in place, you can give yourself much higher odds of actually finding a profitable winner. So checking out the profit loss for yesterday plus this morning combined, we got 12 orders, $708 revenue, but after running ads, fulfilling orders, and transaction fees, we walked away with $214, which is 30% margins simply from creating these extra duplicates of our winning ad. And if we check from day 1, when we first launched this dress until now, we generated 15 orders in total, $858 revenue, but after ads, fulfilling orders, transaction fees, we made $222 in pure net profit, nearly at 26% net margins, which for starting the store a few days ago, this is a pretty good start. So to scale up from here, essentially every 2 to 3 days that you're profitable, just work on disabling the losers and duplicating the winners to expand those duplicates. The more copies you have profitably spending, the more money you're gonna make at the end of the day. And if you made it to the end of today's video, big shout out to you. And I wanna offer you the opportunity to work one-on-one with me. That way you don't gotta do this whole journey on your own. Because the odds are if you're going solo, it's gonna take you several months longer and you'll likely spend thousands of dollars testing garbage products that were never going to work in the first place. So for those of you that are looking for some daily one-on-one help to finally start winning Winning, where I'll be there to help you find a winning product. I'm reviewing your store and I'm helping you read the ads each and every single day, then I want you to click the first link in the description below. That'll take you on over to a short application where you'll be able to schedule a call with my team to see if my mentorship is a good fit or not. Over the years, we have helped hundreds of students get their first winning products and finally start to profit through e-commerce. We have testimonials on the channel and in the Discord. So for those of you that are hungry and you're looking to transform your life and finally take e-com seriously, then this is the moment you've been waiting for. You have spent enough time on YouTube University watching videos, but this is where it all changes, and I want you to simply take action and work one-on-one with me so we can build you a profitable store just like you have seen today. So to get started with that, click the link below, schedule a call with my team, and if we can help you smash your goals, me and you will be talking on the inside. So click down below, let's get started, and if you made it to the end, reminder to subscribe. We post videos like this every single week, and on the screen now are 2 more videos you'll definitely enjoy. Check them out, and I'll catch you there.